Hi, boys and girls. We've been talking about caterpillars and leaves, and today we're going to talk about frogs and crickets. Are you ready to help me solve a problem? Okay, here we go. The class has 3 pet frogs. One frog needs to eat 4 crickets every day. How many crickets would they need each day to feed 3 frogs? So let's use our tools over here. I've got some frogs here and also some crickets. So how many pet frogs are we going to have? That's right, 3. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. So how many crickets is the frog going to eat every day? That's right, 4 crickets. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our first frog has 4 crickets. And our next frog is going to eat how many? That's right, 4 crickets. 1, 2, 3, 4 crickets. And here is our third frog. Let's feed him some crickets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Okay, now let's write an equation. What was it asking for? It wants to know how many crickets would they need each day to feed the 3 frogs. So this first frog, how many crickets did it have? That's right, 4. So let's write 4. Are we adding or subtracting? That's right, because we are adding because we want to know how many total crickets there are. And each one is 4. So we know that we have 3 frogs, and each frog has 4 crickets. So what is the total number of crickets? Well, I know 4 and 4 because I know my doubles is 8. And then if I add 4 more, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 crickets each day that I'm going to need for my pet frogs. Are you ready to solve another one? Let's look at our next one. The class has 5 pet frogs. One frog needs to eat 4 crickets every day. How many crickets would they need each day to feed the 5 frogs? How many would they need? So what's different about this problem? That's right, this time we have 5 frogs. Let's get our 5 frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they still eating the same amount of crickets every day? Yes, they are. Each frog is going to eat 4 crickets every day. So let's give them the crickets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 crickets. And here is the fourth frog. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here is our last frog. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many crickets would they need each day to feed 5 frogs? Let's write our equation and solve it. So I know here is the first one, and it needs 4 crickets. And a second one, frog, who's eating 4 crickets. And another one. So that's 1, 2, 3 frogs. And now my fourth frog. And my last frog. Whew, that's a lot to add, isn't it? So let's look and see about an efficient way to add these. Why do you think I grouped those together? Because I know that 4 plus 4 is 8. And I also know that 8 plus 8, because I know my doubles, I know that is 16. And what is 16 plus 4? If I start at 16, I can count up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I know that I have 20 crickets. Great job, boys and girls, helping me be problem solvers. You are great mathematicians. Keep learning.